Dear students, you have been staying home for a long time for a natural disaster, coronavirus. But you should remember that this is not permanent. This situation will also change, and change is life. As the change, according to change of life, now we can have a contact through our digital conception. So we all are thankful to our present digital Bangladesh. Dear students, look, there are three sticks. First one is called A, second one is called B, and third one is called C. Can you compare among the sticks? Look at stick number A. A stick is longer, B stick is less long, and C stick is least long. And this comparison of length is called, according to language of grammar, comparison of degree. Now our topic is comparison of degree. Dear students, we can write the length of the sticks. A is the longest of all. B is longer than the other A is longer than B and C. C is the shortest of all. Look at the two words, longest and longer. Dear students, what's the mother word of longest and longer? You know, long. Yes, long is here mother word, and then longer, then longest. What can we change in the form? First one is plus ER, second is EST. So long, longer, longest. Dear students, follow. First we add with long ER, and second we add EST. Then ER means comparative form. EST means superlative form. That means there are three forms of degree: positive, comparative and superlative. Positive, comparative and superlative. Dear students, positive, comparative, superlative. Now here mother adjective long, comparative longer and superlative longest. That means here the adjective, here the word long is a word of monosyllable. Monosyllable, when a word is monosyllable, then we add er to make a comparative form and we add est to make the superlative form. Look at another word, run. Sorry, fat. Another adjective, fat. This is also a word of monosyllable, but what's the difference between the two? Here the last letter is consonant and before it sits vowel. Sits vowel. This kind of word can be made into comparative and superlative with the repetition of last letter, fatter, fattest. Then look at the adjective dry. Here the last letter is Y and before it sits a letter consonant. We can make it comparative in such a Y. In place of Y, use I and add er. In place of I, add est. That means in place of y, I, er. In place of y, I, est, then it can be made into comparative and superlative. These all are rules of spelling. This is not a rule of comparison of degree. Now we can enter our mool topic, transformation of sentence. You know, my dear students, when you transform the sentence, you are asked to change the sentence in various forms. Suppose active, passive, passive to active, positive to comparative, comparative to positive, superlative, simple, complex, compound and other forms. Now our topic is comparison of degree. How we can use the degree form in various sentences, in positive form, in comparative form and in superlative form. Look at the sentences. Number A, he is the best boy in the class. Dear students, it is a sentence of superlative form. How can we find it? Now look at the word best, and comparative form is better, positive form is good. There are many words. There are many words that do not follow the rules of spelling. Suppose ER or EST. They are individual form: good, better, best, bad, worse, worst, little, less, least. Number B, he is better than any other students in the any other boys in the class. And number C, no other boy in the class is so good as or so good as he. Look at the word, look at the word good is positive form, better is comparative form, and best is superlative form. But here the fact is structure. How can we make a positive structure sentence? How can we make a comparative structure sentence? How can we make a sentence of superlative structure? Dear students, follow number C. No other boy in the class is in the class. No other boy in the class is no other boy in the class is as or so good as he. That means here positive structure, mainly positive structure is as or so, as or so, plus adjective or adverb or positive form, plus as. We can turn a sentence, we can change a sentence in various forms, but in any kind of sentence, in any structure, when we can see as or so plus adjective or adverb or positive form plus as, this is called a positive form. And another form, better, than is here a main sign in a comparative sentence, and the is the sign of superlative sentence. That means the plus superlative form, the plus superlative forms, comparative form plus then, and as or so plus adjective form or positive form or adverb plus as is the sign of positive sentence. Now we can learn how to change superlative to positive, positive to comparative, comparative to positive, such as Dear students, look at the sentences. Number A, he is the best boy in the class. Now follow how we can change it into positive form. First, we write no other. First we write no other. Then look at the superlative form. Where is superlative form? Here the superlative form best. Superlative form best. After the superlative form, the words boy in the class. This extension, this phrase boy in the class, sit after no other. Sit after no other. First we will write no other, then we should follow the superlative form, and then after the superlative form the words, the phrase boy in the class sits in no other after no other. Now this no other boy in the class is here subject, is here subject, and the main word or head word is boy. Dear students, the word boy is singular or plural? Of course it is singular, so it will take the singular verb is, as our sentence is in present tense. If the head word plural boys, then we will take are. That means plural subject takes plural verb, singular subject takes singular verb. Next, according to structure of positive sentence, so or as, so or as. Then positive form of the superlative degree, positive form of best is good. Again we write as. Then look at subject. Subject he. Now follow the sentence, no other boy in the class is so good as he, or no other boy in the class is as good as he. Sentence number B, he is the best of all boys in the class. What is the difference from the number A? Here is the plus superlative, and in number B, the plus superlative plus of all, extra words of all. Then we can change it with all other. We can start the sentence with all other. Again follow superlative form best, then extension of all is deleted, and then the phrase boys in the class, boys in the class. Now the subject is all other boys in the class, where the main word is boys. So the subject is singular or plural? The subject is plural, so it will take plural form are. Next, so or as, positive form good, then as he. Is it right, dear students? Follow the answer to the number A, no other boy in the class is so good or as good as he. But the difference here, the answer number A, the answer to A is negative form, but the answer to B is positive form. No, it should also be negative form. How can we make it negative? After be verb we will write not. Then it is right. All other boys in the class are not so good or as good as he. Dear students, in this case the suitable word is so, not as. Now follow sentence C. He is one of the best boys in the class. How can we differentiate it? How can we separate it? Here is extra sign one of. Extra sign one of. Such kind of sentence, when we make it positive form, we can start with very few. Very few. Then again follow the positive superlative form. Where is the superlative form? Best. Afterwards, boys in the class. It will sit after very few. Boys in the class. Dear students, here the subject is very few boys in the class. Where the head word is boys, again it is plural form, so it will take plural verb are. Dear students, you can make a question, sir, where we can use it, use no or not. Dear students, you should remember that here the phrase very few refers to the negative meaning. So you should not write here no or not. Just verb are. Very few boys in the class are. Then main structure so or as. Positive form good. Then as and the first subject. So the answer is very few boys in the class are so or as good as he. Dear students, now you will change some sentences. Look at the blackboards. I will help you. Before you will change it, you can take a note. Positive structure. No other, all other, very few, plus the phrase after superlative form. Plus verb plus so or as plus positive form plus as plus first subject. Dear students, you should remember the structure. No other or all other or very few plus the phrase after superlative form plus verb plus so or as plus positive form plus as plus first subject. Now look at the sentence. The Podda is the largest river in Bangladesh. Dear students, Here the structure is the plus superlative form. The plus superlative form. Here you cannot find of all. Here you cannot find one of. So we should follow the structure according to example A. That means you will write no other, and the words after superlative form, river in Bangladesh. River in Bangladesh. So the subject is no other river in Bangladesh, where the head word is river is a singular form. That means our subject is singular. So it will take singular verb is. Then so or as plus positive form, large plus as plus first subject, the Podda. Again look at the sentence. The Podda is the largest of all rivers in Bangladesh. Dear students, you can find here of all. So we can start with all other, and the words after superlative form, rivers in Bangladesh. Rivers in Bangladesh. So the subject, all other rivers in Bangladesh, where the main word is rivers in plural form. It will take plural verb are with negative form. With negative form are not. So large as the Podda. Dear students, another sentence. The Podda is one of the largest rivers in Bangladesh. What's the difference between the from the other two? Here is one of. So we can start with very few, and one of the superlative form is largest. The after phrase rivers in Bangladesh. Rivers in Bangladesh. So the subject very few rivers in Bangladesh, and the main word is rivers plural form. It will take plural verb are as large as the Podda. So dear students, we can now we have learned how to make a superlative sentence into positive form. I hope you will have no problem to solve the problems, and I will give you some exercises for your homework. Dear students, note down the sentences. Number A, iron is one of the most useful metals. Number B, the crow is the ugliest bird. Number C, the Jamuna is the widest of all rivers in our country. Number D, ours is one of the best schools in our district. Number E, Korim is the cleverest boy in the class. Dear students, you will solve these 5 sentences A, B. Perhaps our present discussion will largely help you to solve the problems. Dear students, this is all for today. I hope you will do the works and stay home and remain safe. Thank you, my dear students.